I'm a cyclist and I live in the Pennines, and welcome to my channel. And today's ride set off from the town centre and we made our way towards Bury, over some of the local Pennine hills, across to Darwin and then in towards Blackburn, eventually heading towards Bilsborough, having passed through Preston. This was a great ride today, the conditions were perfect and we found a really good cafe, and that's what a lot of these rides are about. Okay, and you join us now on the outskirts of Preston, and a rare scene there with Mike way up on the front doing a little bit, and this will cause a little bit of banter in the peloton. Now if you watch Steve here, he just keeps Mike at the front, and you'll see Mike start to maybe weave across the road, he'll start to jiggle his elbow to say come on, do a bit, he leaves a big gap but no one's coming through. We've got Mike right where we want him, and again it's all a bit of fun. Looking at the computer as well, we've got some good pace there, so I come through, try and keep the pace high anyway. Again, I always stress we're never racing here, but there were some good road conditions today, so we were able to have a nice little spin along this section of road. Okay, we're on the A6 now, tracking north, heading towards Bilsborough that way. The lads are just passing. So here we are now on the A6 heading north, and as you can see it is very busy. We have to be careful on this road. We're not far now from Bilsborough and we're making our way towards Garstang. And there's a dry stone wall with a gap and the wind comes through there and
I know what you mean, yeah.
it's like mountains on your back end,
It's like Claxton Edge when you come down where the Roman road is.
Yeah.
When you that bend round, the wind coming, and I'll tell you where's it. Edenfield.
Fried egg, sausage and bacon, bacon and fried egg, sausage, fried egg, bacon, sausage and fried egg, hot chicken and bacon. That sounds nice.
Civilised. So here we are in the cafe, and it turned out to be a cracking little cafe, and I would recommend coming here any time. And after 3 gallons of tea, 4 bucket loads of coffee and a load of bacon and eggs and sausages, it was time to head back on the road and make our way back towards home. That were a proper cafe, Auction Eats it's called. I recommend it. It's really good value and you get some good food in there. And the route home was going to take us through Inglewhite into Longridge, and eventually we'd end up in Worley before hitting our local hills again. And on this part of the ride, as you can see there's a rally car. We'd actually called into Myers Co College today to look at some rally cars because there was a major national event going on. Now here we are on the return leg home, and we're between Inglewhite and Longridge, and these lanes are fantastic cycling lanes. They're just built for cycling. We've got a bit of a tailwind, we're carrying nice comfortable speed around 22, 24 miles per hour. We all take turns on the front, and you know, this is the creme de la creme for bike riding. Come to West Lancashire and cycle on these lanes. It really is a pleasure.
Okay, we're on the outskirts of Ribchester. Steve's in front on a big turn, 25 miles an hour. Here comes Owen now. The pace will pick up a bit of it. Okay, 27 miles an hour. 28 miles an hour now, 29. We're doing 31 miles an hour. Nice pace this, 33 miles an hour. Whoa! Hitting a pothole at 33 miles an hour. On the outskirts of Ribchester, we've got braking cars ahead. .8 miles an hour. Don't forget that big left-hander. Miles an hour now. A cracking little bit of road this. Okay, big left-hander coming up. Well, it would have been nice to have hit that at pace, but hey ho. Yeah, left. Good cafe down there. Yeah.
Oh, is that the one you went to?
Yeah, that's where we met that cyclist called John Pickering. There's a shop up here if you want to get a quick drink.
That's the thing you need to get on that. Specialise and sort it out for numbers.
So having stopped in Whalley for some refreshments, it was time just to make our way back now on the final leg, and that was just to get over towards Haslingden and then into the village of Edenfield, and the final climb of the day was the Owdbets climb. Here we are now on the top section of the Owdbets, about to do the descent. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a complete film of this descent for a separate video. So here's just the rear view from the camera mounted to the seat post of part of the descent of the Owdbets Road. It's the A680 into Rochdale. It's a good descent, and on its day you need to give it some respect. You can get some pretty good tailwinds here, and you can also get a lot of cars that are in the distance maybe pulling out on you. So just be mindful of how fast you're going.
What's the date today?
23rd, isn't it?
It's 23rd of March.
2019.
2019.
Go put that on. Hey, put that on.
I can't put that on, Mike.
Put it on that, we'll be so embarrassed.
I can't, because if people find it, filming. We're filming.
Energy food, proper high-tech stuff this does.
What is it?
Called the blue ribbon.
Blue ribbon.
Blue ribbon, can't beat blue ribbon.